everybody! Welcome to Under the Hat. I'm Bellboy, and today we got a Sydney from Sydney, as we advertised in our last episode. Our Survivor Series was this Sunday. Really good event. Sydney has watched it. We both watched it live, obviously from other sides of the world, but it worked out quite well because we can do a collaboration show now of Sydney from Sydney. So, Sydney, are you there?
G'day, Bellboy. It's your old mate, Sydney here. Just thought I'd catch up on some of your valid points for Survivor Series.
It's good to hear from you, Sydney. Well, what do you think? Survivor Series. What an event, hey?
I thought it was great. I wanted to hear your views any way you slice them.
Yeah, I thought it was a good event. The crowd at MSG is awesome. It's just so good how they it's just so loud. I think I would love to actually experience that crowd at MSG, and one day I will. I love the chants they were giving. Zachariah was getting a hell of a lot of chants. Randy Savage, as always, big show with that elbow off the top rope. My word, he was there. That would start a Randy Savage chant for sure. And Punk also did the elbow. But yeah, it was a really good event. I enjoyed it as well.
The reunion episode was great. Great seeing you again there, mate.
Yeah, the reunion episode was awesome. We pulled off another great episode. Good, lots of feedback from our subscribers and stuff. And yeah, we'll be hoping to see you back on the couch and up for another Under the Hat sometime soon. So that was really great.
All of the matches were great for me. Even the Divas match, which I wouldn't usually call one of the best matches, but the move that Beth Phoenix did off the top turnbuckle was incredible. That must have hurt both superstars in that match.
The Divas match was pretty good, especially the finish, as you pointed out. I think they needed something a bit high impact for the Divas match to make it a bit more memorable than usual. I think they did well with that one.
What an electric crowd at that. And speaking of electric, The Rock. Now you know I'm a big fan of The Rock and couldn't wait to see his debut match after 7 years. And did he put on a show or what? That just makes you think that WrestleMania 28 is going to be even better a match than we anticipate.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, Rock, I was anticipating it. I was just thinking, my word, it's going to be like off the chart. The Rock in the same arena he had his last match, and funny enough, the same arena he had his first match for the WWE. And he comes back and returns. It couldn't be more fitting, to be honest. I'm glad in a way they didn't wait till WrestleMania. And yeah, as you said, he did electrify. And I'm glad that you liked it, Sydney, because I know you're a big Rock fan. Always have been. And yeah, I was well impressed with it.
The Rock looks like he's on top form. And the build-up to WrestleMania in his hometown of Miami is going to be great.
Sydney, I think WrestleMania 28 now has got even more stuff behind it to make it, you know, a more iconic battle than it was going to be anyway. And I can't wait to be there in person.
You know it's always going to be a top event when it's in MSG, and they're going to get right down to the nookie crookie.
True, they are always getting down to the nookie crookie in MSG. I tell you, that is it. Any way they slice it, and that is a definite valid point. They know exactly what they're to do, that crowd. They're always on the button. MSG crowd is probably the best crowd ever. And always has been and probably always will be. Yeah, you're totally right. MSG all the way for me with crowd response.
I liked the traditional Survivor Series match, and I'm sure you did.
I like the Survivor Series traditional match. I'm ashamed. I'm a little bit disappointed there's only one match. I like it when there's at least a couple. But at least they had one match. I mean, you can't complain. As long as they have one, I suppose it is still Survivor Series.
I would probably give this event a surefire 9 out of 10 hats.
But yeah, if you're talking about hats, as we always do, I'd say I'd have to give it... I'm probably not going to give it as much as you, but I think you've given it 9 because of the rock. I smell what you're cooking there, Sydney. But I think I'm going to give it 8 hats. But I thought it was a good event. I think it's not the best Survivor Series by any means, but it was up there. You know, it was probably the best Survivor Series in recent years. And that's partly because of MSG, to be honest, and obviously Rock. I liked the CM Punk crowd reaction and, you know, winning the belt. But yeah, I'm going to have to give it 8 hats.
One thing that could have made it 10 hats would be the dead man, The Undertaker, returning at his event. Because they showed a build-up of Rock's history in the event, Cena's history in the event, and Taker's history in the event, that he never made a return. I love the way the crowd were chanting about old school superstars like Randy Savage and also HBK. I bet you like that too, Bellboy.
Yeah, I think Undertaker would have been the nail in the coffin, funnily enough, if he had returned. But I think they're going to have to wait. I think they're waiting for Mania for that one, but we'll have to see down the line. We're going to have to see exactly how he's going to return. It's a shame Triple H weren't there either. That would have been another perk to the event, and probably would have put it up to 9 hats for me. Well, I'm sure you're not surprised about that one. Yeah, but I think, yeah, all in all, it was a great event, and I'm glad that we both were able to watch it and do this collaboration show as well. It's definitely one for the Under the Hat subscribers to enjoy. Hopefully they do.
Until we do another show together, I guess all that's left to say is, if we can try and say it together, in sync.
What goes on under the hat stays under the hat.